north center of the south practice area, 4,500 feet. We're going to execute some fingertip turns to the left and to the right. We'll start with a fingertip turn to the left.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Focus today is just probably going to be a clean rinse repeat. Will's going to be jumping between different flights as safety pilot and observer. Y'all flown in here. Garrett, you arrived last night. Any questions on airspace, restricted, prohibited areas, that sort of thing? We got a little train to challenge us, but it shouldn't be any problem for VFR. Does everybody have a copy or the overlay of the north and south routes or the practice areas? Okay. And we're not going to go high-low. If you got south, you got south. We're going to work basically 2 flights during the day. So you'll own the entire practice area, so altitude your discretion. As far as the airport's concerned, we had an experience yesterday. It's pretty darn busy around here. A lot of corporate traffic, and so we do our best to work around that. It seems like there's no calm wind runway, but the forecast winds are light and variable for the most part. Everybody seems to favor runway 35 for whatever reason. The rest of it, that's about it.
Okay, for the first sortie in Group 1 is going to be Fod and Tigre, Garrett, myself, Will, Rich, and Switch. Rich and Switch in number 3. That'll be for Group 1, and we're going to the south practice area. Group 2, leading that flight is going to be Bandit with Greg Vines and Jay Bruce. And the other Bruce, fly wherever you want to hop in. And same with the other JAFOs. I'll have Buster in the cockpit with me. I think we've got everybody accounted for. Logo's going to sit out the first flight so he can arrange lunch for us. And when we get back from our second sortie, we'll have some sandwiches here to snack on so we can do a quick turn to get 3 sorties in today. All right, so my group over here on this table. Bandit, you can take your group to the bathroom next door if you want. I'll let you roam in there. It'll make things go quickly. For our group here, I'll do just some quick introductions. This is Fod. He's going to be the lead. This team right here is going to be ship number 2. Switch and Rich will be the number 3 aircraft over here.
Okay.
I'm going to brief it, but Fod's actually going to be the number 1 aircraft in the flight lead, and he's going to take over as soon as I'm done briefing to go through the rehearsal. Since Fod here's the clinic leader, he's going to do the preponderance of the leading to give you guys some good wing time, but I do want each of you an opportunity to fly lead, partly just to relax a little bit, but also to learn what it takes to fly lead. That is a skill in itself, because a good lead makes their wingman look good, and if you're not flying super smooth and predictable, it's really hard to fly wing off you. I think you guys know that, so I expect with smooth air it should be pretty easy. All right, timing is of the essence today, so we'll get started. We will join up in a VIC, that's the wedge, 3 aircraft. Obviously number 3, go wherever number 2 isn't. We will do a route and ops check shortly after departure, so you'll gain your spacing, do your internal ops checks, and then we will reform. From that point, we'll do some fingertip turns, left and right, and then we'll go to trail formation, do some turns in trail. And then Fod, we're going to go back to a fingertip, essentially a VIC. And what I'd like is, number 2, go to the other side that you weren't on when you started. I want each of you to get an experience of flying from the left side and then flying from the right side, because it's slightly different. We'll do the same thing, and then we'll do a lead change after that. Do some turns, we'll do a lead change, and you can give us lead. Actually, I don't care who gets lead second. We'll go through the same exact maneuvers. We'll do some fingertip turns, and we'll just rinse and repeat what I just said. Fingertip turns, trail, switch sides, lead change. Do that for about 45 minutes, and then we're going to RTB. Fod, you'll take over lead again and bring us back for the overhead approach. Okay, that's the brief. Fod, I'm going to turn it over to you. We're going to walk outside, and let's go from run-up to the overhead approach.
Okay.
Bonus point, who knows the aircraft symbol for close trail? So we have the
Porpoise.
porpoise.
There you go.
Oh, porpoise.
First winner right here.
Ding,
ding, ding, ding.
All right.
Richard's got a pen for you, by the way.
He's got
Buster,
Buster.
he was whispering in my ear.
That was one thing that I noticed yesterday is I didn't
better, and I had the same
climb
problem.
and then got back in, but right when I'd gotten off.
I'll keep you safe.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Good.
It's good to be with an expert.
I don't know about that. I sure enjoy it though.
All right, we're at Thermal and we just went through our briefing, rehearsal, and now I'm gonna be flying as a JAFO, just another fellow along, or effer along for the ride. I'll be riding lead with FOD, and it will be in November 952 Delta Sierra, and we have a 3 aircraft, so we'll be doing 2 elements in one, who will be flying with a Phantom, so instead of a 4 element, the third will pretend like they have a Vic or a 4th aircraft. And yeah, so we're gonna be firing up and being ready. Power up is at 9:15? 9:15 a.m. We'll see.
I don't have fuel yet, so.
Oh, we do not have fuel yet, and that's in about 8 minutes-ish. So we'll see how that goes. Oh guys, no plane. That was one of the things that kind of kept me from flying for a long time. Just like,
Is that right?
I'm just so giant. Like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna do what for how many hours? Doesn't sound like fun. Alright, I got my seatbelt on.
Seatbelt good, doors closed, cameras are set.
How many primes do you?
I'm gonna go with 7.
Okay.
Where'd you get those little arrow dots? Those little green and...
That's an overlay that Tim Morgan made for us.
Ah, awesome. I gotta play with more of those. I had some for like good places to eat. Oh, it records a diff for you?
No, it's
Okay.
the differential between the hottest and the coldest.
Okay, I thought it was the mag check diff. I was like, what?
Departure debrief, so we got apps as an option, 400 feet MSL. We got this much room to maneuver. We'll try and land straight ahead. 400 feet, we can consider caps. Turn to field, we'll call it 1500 depending on configuration.
Agreed. So what we're waiting for is the thumbs up past the line to lead, and that is a signal for lead to then say, what is it, the check Cirrus flight, check lights, flaps, transponder. And then we'll follow with lead squawks, tail strobes, all land position lights on, and then monitor tower. We take off and just
Oh, we got it. Okay.
got it.
Cirrus flight 2 Delta Sierra, check light, flaps, lights, transponder, yeah, down there. Once he's up, we'll take the runway. I don't see anybody else.
Sortie 2 is on the move.
All right. All right, what's next on the agenda?
Next on the agenda would be the, oh my bad. It was the route and then ops and then reform, right? And then it's fingertips left and right, and then trail swap number 2, fingertip left and right.
2 Delta Sierra flight, go to route. All right, Cirrus flight 2 Delta Sierra, we're pretty much north center of the south practice area, 4,500 feet. We're going to execute some fingertip turns to the left and to the right. We'll start with a fingertip turn to the left. Buster's looking pretty solid, huh?
Astronaut.
Buster, it's Garrett. Buster's his son.
Oh, that's right.
And Cirrus 2 Delta Sierra fly, rolling out. 3, 2, 1. Cirrus 2 Delta Sierra, go to close trail. 2, 3. And 2 Del Sierra flight, roll out in 3, 2, 1.
61 Delta, have you in sight. I'm going to really extend my downwind and I'll follow you.
All right, we are on the north side of the practice area, 4,500 feet on a southerly heading. And I would like 2 to take the lead. There we go. You got it?
Cool, great.
All right.
2 as lead. 2 cross under.
2.
Right, fingertip turns. Let's do a left turn in 3, 2, 1.
Nice bearing.
Yeah, a little high.
Traffic, 594, X-ray. Good, gents. Cirrus flight, right turn, 3, 2, 1. 3 miles. Good. At this point, I'd like to give Cal 3 take the lead. 3.
Rich would be 2 at this point.
Okay, left turn and 3, 2, 1.
Can you see him?
I have 2 and I have 3.
traffic,
Yes,
says
we got
We're
it.
going to be turning left to make left downwind for runway 17 Cochrane. Cessna on downwind, could you give us a little bit of room? We're just over the numbers, runway 17, about to make our left turn to downwind.
You can land midfield almost-ish or
Exactly.
whatever. Setting up, because we're going to take it straight to the end of the runway.
And Cochrane traffic, Cirrus flight of 3, we are now downwind to base, runway 17 Cochrane. And Cochrane traffic, Cirrus flight of 3, we're going to be rolling to the end of runway 17 and exit.
Cirrus flight is clear, 17 Fox 3.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Just did a flight of 3. Had Fod as pilot and lead. Then we had Garrett and his son Buster. Then my dad, Rich, and Switch. And then Will was safety pilot for Garrett, who was flying in that Platinum. Really swanky SR-22 behind us. And it was great. We had a great time. So looking forward to putting it all together. Thanks for watching Personal Wings. Cheers.